Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Nice.
We made it. 9:05 is the time on this 22nd day of November. And we got a big, busy show for all of you. Going to be talking to Wood River Main Street here in a couple of minutes. And then after that, we're going to be talking to Lauren at Old Bakery Beer Company, getting the latest from them. And then after that, Honeybee Vintage joins us at 10:30. And then Lacey McDonald joins us at 10:50. So a good 2-hour show. And then I'm going to go back home, take a nap, and I'm going to get ready for this Christmas tree lighting because I don't miss nothing. Top of the hour news now at 9:05. Here's what you need to know. Make sure you sign up for that daily email update where you can join myself and over 70,000 people that are in the know each and every day of the work week and on Saturdays with Around the Riverbend. Two out-of-state individuals, Michael Reese and Lester Vega, face felony charges in connection with money laundering activities. The charges filed on November the 15th after the pair allegedly drove a Freightliner tractor-trailer through Madison County, carrying approximately $255,000 in cash hidden behind a refrigerator in heat-sealed bags. The money is believed to be criminally derived and concealed to evade transaction reporting requirements. Both individuals have been granted pretrial release. It is important to note that charges are based upon probable cause, and all suspects are presumed innocent until proven guilty. A family-run business in Edwardsville, Pup Kitchen, has launched to provide holistic AAF CO-certified meals for dogs. Owner Mark Fusel, inspired by his family's journey to better health through nutrition, began making homemade dog food after realizing the benefits it brought to his own pets. And since then, customers have reported improvements in their dog's health, including weight loss and increased energy. Pup Kitchen focuses on quality and community, delivering fresh meals within a 40-mile radius and emphasizing the importance of a balanced diet for longevity. They're committed to expanding their recipes and helping local families keep their pets healthy. They joined us yesterday on our daily show. You can see that one at RiverBender.com/daily show. Also in the news today, Madison County police officer Issam Thomas Gillum, who was killed in the line of duty in 1852, is finally receiving recognition. During a recent Madison County board meeting, Sheriff Jeff Connor announced that Gillum will be commemorated on the new Fallen Officer Memorial being constructed at the sheriff's office. Gillum, a descendant of the county's first sheriff, was shot while attempting to serve an arrest warrant. Despite his sacrifice, he remained unrecognized until now. His name will now be added to the National Law Enforcement Memorial Wall during a service on May the 13th of next year, honoring his legacy. A federal grand jury has indicted Anson Fenton, the former Wayne County police chief, for misusing confiscated items for personal gain. The charges include one count of misapplication of property from federally funded programs and one count of interstate transportation of stolen property. Fenton allegedly stole two motorcycles that were valued at over $5,000 and traded another for a 1991 Ford Mustang. U.S. Attorney Rochelle Odd-Crow emphasized the importance of ethical standards for public officials. While the FBI and the state police of Illinois continue to investigate this case, Fenton could face up to 20 years in prison and significant fines if convicted. We'll keep you updated as more details do emerge. During the city council meeting held on November the 19th, Officer Daniel Meredith was officially sworn in as Grafton's newest police officer. Having graduated from the police academy in 2016 and previously served in Belleville, Meredith joins the Grafton Police Department starting in April of next year. I read that line wrong. Meredith joined the department in April of 2024 this year. My apologies. The council also accepted the retirement of Police Chief Eric Spanton, who has been a dedicated leader since 2017. Sergeant Dave Womack has been appointed interim chief, bringing extensive law enforcement experience. Mayor Morrow praised the department's strong leadership and expressed confidence in their collective expertise during this transition. Olivia Wiley, a freshman at Civic Memorial, has quickly made her mark on the girls' cross-country team this season. Under head coach Jake Peel, she has shown remarkable improvement, clocking times at 22 minutes, 16 seconds at the Madison County Championships and 21:37 at the Mississippi Valley Conference meet. Her performance at the Jackson Regional further showcased her talent, finishing in the race with a time of 21:42. Coach Peel praised her development, highlighting her strong finishing ability and potential for growth as she adapts to high school competition. As the season progresses, he looks forward to her continued improvement and confidence building. Also in the news today, the precautionary boil order that was issued to the City of St. Louis Water Division has been lifted. Residents can now resume normal usage of their tap water without concerns about contamination, and officials emphasize the importance of safety measures during the advisory period, and they thank the community for its patience while the tests were being performed. Finally, in the news today, Alton Redbirds boys golfer Sam Otwell's impressive performances on the regional golf courses will be remembered for years to come. At the IHSA Large Schools State Championship, Otwell finished with a two-day score of 151, placing 24th at the Den at Fox Creek. Earlier this season, he set a school record, with a score of 65 to win the Collinsville Class 3A Regional. He also secured the runner-up position at the Decatur MacArthur Class 3A Sectional. His head coach, Dylan Dudley, praised Otwell's dedication and strong support system from his family, highlighting his work ethic and more, as he has definitely just had a remarkable season. Congratulations to all of us from RiverBender.com on your achievements. At 9:12, let's take a look at weather, please. Because, man, my voice can't take much more news today. 39 degrees, it feels like 37. Today, breezy with clouds breaking for some sun, and tonight, mainly clear. Humidity at 80%, and the visibility is for 11 miles. Air quality today is at 37, which is good. The mold is moderate at 10,725. So you're having some issues today. That could be why. Temperatures reach 49 degrees today for the high temperatures and drop down to 32 for the low. As we head into Saturday, on Saturday, a high of 50, a low of 39 degrees. And on Sunday, a high of 65. That's nice, a low of 47. On Monday, a high of 52, a low of 27 degrees. Man, that'll be cold. And on Tuesday, a high of 41 and a low of 33. That's a look at the next 5 days. And here's what's happening now. At 9:13, it's 39 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like 37 for time and temperature throughout the day. 618-465-4545. This time powered by Bounce Back, Rehab, Recover, Return Home. Hey, we just had Pup Kitchen on, and there's a really cool thing they're offering right now. On your first order, you can use no NOV24 new user. That's the use code. And you can save 15% on your subscription on your first order, November only. And I love talking about Pub Kitchen. I've only known about them for about 24 hours now, but man, what a great experience. I love this. Locally made and holistic food for your dogs. Listen, we've seen those commercials, and Mark and I talked about this yesterday about, maybe the bigger companies that might do this kind of like a HelloFresh, but for dogs. And, there's so many issues that come with the shipping of it. Is it really iced up and ready to go and still at the right temperature by the time it reaches your doorstep or by the time you pick it up from your house? All those things really matter when we're talking about food safety, because this is human grade food. And at Pub Kitchen, we're talking hearty beef and potatoes, from steak and eggs to good turkey foods to chicken pot pies. There's so many different ingredients. And what I think's even better, you can eat it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever tried your dog's kibble? Waiting. Still waiting. I got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? With the sinus infection or whatever the hell I got going on, I don't even care. I'm getting through this. We can wait. You know what I'm saying? You haven't tried your dog's kibble because you don't want to. You're going to want to try your dog's food from Pub Kitchen. It's that good, and I'm telling you what, once you start using it, you won't stop. There's been so many opportunities where you see maybe how food could help your dog's skin allergies or so many more things like energy levels. Pub Kitchen can help you with that process in a locally sourced way where they're delivering it locally to your door and you're ready to go. For more information, pubkitchen.com. Don't forget to tell them RiverBender.com sent you over their way. We'll take a quick break, come back with Wood River Main Street, and more. But now, downtown Alton, let's take a look at it, shall we?
Knowing nothing's gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote in on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to 9:20. Wow. Happy Friday. The 22nd day of November. We are a couple of days away from the Holiday Traditions Market. You ready?
No. Almost ready.
Almost.
Yes, this next week is going to be crazy. So
what's the next week look like for you, Kristen?
Setting up all of the things that we can set up early, just making sure that all of our vendors know where we're going to be placing them, making sure that everything is ready to go. We're painting windows on Sunday.
Did you get your volunteer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got volunteers.
I saw your Facebook post. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, we got them. So, yeah, we're going to just make it the Hallmark movie style.
Well, and you're coming off the heels of a successful Halloween event. That was really well attended, and I can only imagine that this one's going to be fitting that same kind of mold of attendance.
Yeah, we our social media presence for this event has been kind of astounding. We have, I think, 6,000 people that are interested in the event.
That's awesome.
Just on one of our social medias. And then we have some other people doing social media for like TikToks and Instagrams and different things. So yeah, it's just kind of blown up. We got a lot of vendors this year from St. Louis, which I'm really excited to bring some from over there just so that they can see what we're doing.
Well, and that's been my whole fight with this whole thing with St. Louis is we're only a maybe 15-minute drive away. Why don't we work together more and do takeovers and stuff? So that's really cool. What type of vendors?
We have some food vendors from St. Louis. We've got some craft vendors, just some different vendors that have done a lot of the vintage markets and things like that. They saw our event and jumped on board.
Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about this. How did the last year's, that was the first one, correct?
Yes, last year was the first year, and it went off amazing. We had over 1,000 people that had come, and everybody was very, very excited to have something like this downtown.
Well, and I just think it's a really good opportunity to kickstart the season because it's, right on the heels of December, the first day of December, and all the kids are excited. And it's a good amount of time, too, because 3 hours outside and, the end of November is pretty much all that people got for them,
Yes, definitely. I've been watching the weather like a hawk, really, really hoping that we boost those temperatures a little bit because right now it's not looking too warm, but that's okay. It's gonna turn around and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm really excited. This year, along with having a lot of the St. Louis vendors, we really touched with a lot of other businesses, not just downtown. So I'm really excited to be able to get the entire community involved. We have a couple different businesses. I know that America's Best is jumping in, Wood River Chiropractic, and just all these different ones from all around the city are coming to to be there and to help do different things.
That's really cool. Well, if you're just tuning in, if you want to be a part of carriage rides and photo opportunities, letters to Santa, where does that take place?
So everything is on Ferguson and First Street.
Really
So
cool.
We literally have
just
everything
like the,
right there.
Just like the Halloween event?
Yeah.
It makes it easy.
Definitely. So we are shutting down the road basically from the post office to Rachel's Coffee. And we'll have vendors and everything there. We have reindeer this year. Santa's reindeer are bringing the sleigh early.
Wow.
So yes, they're doing a solo, flight, getting it ready. And then our fire department is bringing Santa in on the fire truck. So
This is so cool.
Very excited to have Santa there and his reindeer and a lot of other people and characters and things coming. And yeah, it's going to be really, really fun.
Well, it's also good for the individuals that are going to take a look around at all the businesses, too.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, this is the most important time of the year for so many. And, this is no better opportunity for those businesses either.
Yeah, it's and I like doing it the day before Small Business Saturday.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It just kind of, reminds people, oh, yeah, I need to stop by Cleary's or I need to stop by Downtown Delights and grab a couple things. And it just really helps, I think, with morale from downtown, but also just residents that sometimes forget that we've got some really great businesses downtown.
Well, and I love the relationship building that the interactiveness really creates with it, too. I mean,
Absolutely.
That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, we, just the relationships that we have right now. Everybody just jumps in and is helping out. It's really, really fun.
Well, and that's what I noticed just at the Halloween event, because it was, so cool to see all the businesses and how the individuals really got so into it, and it made it fun for those kids and those families to create a relationship that's going to go a lot further than maybe just one sale would. I think that's so important.
Oh, yeah. Was that crazy or what? That was such a fun event. I love doing that event. And
how many people you say? There's like 2,500?
Yeah.
I love it.
Just trick-or-treating. So, yeah.
So who is responsible for all the glitz and glamour of this event, like the hot cocoa and the eggnog and stuff? Is it businesses coming together? Is it your guys' fun? How does that work?
It's businesses that come together. I kind of shoot out an email really early in the year and we're like, guess what? It's Christmas. And everybody really jumps on board. Rachel's has always been awesome to us. And they really, really push it and help with the hot cocoa and things like that. Last year, they were really center stage. They were where we started and where we ended. And this year, since we've grown so much, we extended it further down.
I love it.
So there's more warm spaces for people to go into. Sweet Tooth will be open so people can go in and hang out there. And a couple other ones are open. So yeah, there are places to stay warm. So that's nice.
Really cool. With that being said, carriage rides through town. Do we know the track?
Yes. So the carriage rides will start at Rachel's and then they go down First Street, come back, I think it's Lorena. Yeah, Lorena, and then back to Whitelaw and then back on Ferguson. So it's just a big square.
Do you advise people to get there at a certain time? Because I feel like this would be a line that's a little bit longer.
There is a line. Yes. Last year, the line never stopped.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, and they have 2 carriage rides coming. So there'll be 2 carriages going. And it's amazing. People
How
stood
many
in
per
line
carriage?
and I think it's 4.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And, it's the people stood in line and they didn't mind because it's just such a cool experience. And our public works department does an awesome job on holiday decor. So they already have the lights up and everything and it looks beautiful. So I'm really excited just for people to see just how pretty it is.
Well, it's cool for the residents too that maybe are a little bit older and don't feel like getting out in the cold. They can watch those carriages drive by if they're if they're in the route. That's cool too.
Yeah, it's really, really neat.
Where do the kids write their letters at though? Because I know it's all on Ferguson, but is it going to be at a certain station they got to go to?
We've got a couple stations set up. So we've got an ornament station that's set up, and then we've got a letters to Santa station that has some elves that are helping them. And then we've got a mailbox that you just put them in. And from what I understand, they will probably get a letter in the mail from Santa afterwards. So that's very exciting.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
How long does it take to set this up? I mean, I know you send the emails out early, but at this point in time, is it we're where we need to be, or are you working hard for another 7 days?
I'll be working pretty hard, but I've got a really good group of people that are helping, and helping. I'll call them and I'll be like, hey, and they're like, oh God, what do you need? and they take care of it. So yeah, I love having the volunteers and just the people behind us that can really help and do the things we need.
For sure. And now the photo opportunities, are there going to be some at different participating businesses?
Yeah, so we've got different little sets basically set up so you can take different pictures. You know, we've got the things that you put your face in and you can take pictures of that. And then it looks like a big Polaroid picture. And then, of course, you know, you can get your picture with Santa and with the reindeer and all the different characters. So we'll have all of those set up.
Every time I take one, it's always with a donkey's butt. You know, like, I just feel like that's what comes out in the camera. And I'm still talking to Santa this year. I haven't forgotten. 5 to 8 p.m. I know that we're going to be out there. We're going to be having some fun out there. I'm excited,
Awesome. Yeah.
you know? And I figured, what the hell? I have already gotten sick 17 times this year. I feel you were very polite to say that, you know, CJ, the last time I was here, you were sick as hell, too.
I think we were both sick
you
last
were,
time.
yeah.
Yes.
That was brutal.
It was very
See
it
what
was
happens
really
when
bad.
you do public jobs?
I know.
Oh, man, don't come into this damn room.
We also have our tree lighting that night.
Now, does your Park and Rec do the tree, or is it Public Works?
So Park and Rec, and so it's our tree, and then Public Works and Park and Rec help put it up.
How long does it take to set that sucker up?
They're doing it today.
Wow.
So, yeah, they were going to do it yesterday, but it's a little windy yesterday.
It was.
So, yeah, they decided not to do it yesterday. They're going to get it done today, and then we'll set all the lights and make sure that they're all good.
I went home after the show because I was like, there is no way I'm going to function here today. It's just
Yeah.
time to leave. And so I went home, but by the time I woke up from my afternoon coma, I thought there was a war going on because the wind that was smacking the house.
I know.
So with that being said, what time is the Christmas tree lighting on?
The tree lighting is at 6:30.
6:30, okay. And you can be a part of the sights and sounds of it. And I like that this is a week after Alton's, too, so we can go to Alton's today and then go to yours next week.
Exactly. And then I think the following week is Glen Carbon.
So that is their heritage market.
You can go to all different ones. So, yeah.
And have fun all Christmas. See, that's where it should be, where you can just piggyback and jump off of the next town. Hey, it's 9:30. We'll take a quick break. 40 degrees in downtown Alton. That don't feel like it. We'll come back with more about the holiday traditions, night market with carriage rides, holiday activities, vendors, and more, November the 29th. But we'll learn more about it after this.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back. Daily Show hitting you in the nose at 9:34. Kristen back in the studio with me. So you guys have something really cool coming down the pipeline, too. Small Business Saturday is right after the Holiday Traditions Night Market. So go out, have some fun that night, and then go get some good rest and go out and shop small on the 30th, which is the last day of November. You guys are doing gift wrapping?
We are. So if you are shopping in Wood River, which we hope that you are, it doesn't matter if it's downtown, if it's anywhere in our city, you bring us your receipt, show us that you've purchased in Wood River, and we will wrap all of your gifts for you. And it's from 11 to 1. Downtown in our office at 61 East Ferguson. We've got a couple different volunteers that are going to be coming in and doing some wrapping. I have one volunteer that has said that he is the best gift wrapper.
I am the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, God, it looks terrible.
My
I gave up.
husband loves the gift bag.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Your husband's a smart guy.
Yeah,
I become a gift bag guy, too.
Yeah, that's his kind of wrapping. But, yeah, we've got some really good wrappers and some nice paper and different things. So you bring your gifts over, we'll wrap them for you so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, you know, and honestly, like I can work some tissue paper. You know, like I could totally do that.
Definitely.
But I am the rob your neighbor wrapper because, you know, there's no reason to make those gifts look nice anyway.
Yes.
God, I'm terrible. But that's why I love events like this, because it really gives you an incentive, honestly, to shop small, because we all know when you're wrapping your own gifts, it takes forever. I mean, that is a nightmare. And then you're, you know, pissed at the dog as it stepped on your wrapping paper and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. There's like dog hair in the tape.
I get it. I have PTSD from last year. But, you know, whenever you're doing something like this and you just go stop by, I think people don't do the community thing too much. And I mean, I do, but I guess I don't realize that it's not really a thing where it's like, guys, go out to Cleary's and grab a pair of shoes for, you know, yourself, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. And then go stop by and get them wrapped for free. And that way you can say you're supporting local. You already got your Christmas gifts tackled, and you'll feel really good about it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's a great feeling to go and do those things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, through the week, next week, we're going to be showcasing all the different businesses that we have, and just if they have specials and things like that, just to make sure that people remember, hey, to stop into these smaller places and get your gifts. Because, you know, those are helping so many other people.
Well, and the thing is, it's like, I got an email, and it made total sense, and I'm not going to, I'll tell you off the air who it was from, but it was from a local organization that people reached out to me and said, can you have them on because we want to get more answers to see if we can help. And they're like, hey, it's great you want to talk to me, CJ, but, you know, where were these folks for 20 years basically was the email. And it's like, you know, for 20 years, you're going to have that same mom and pop small business supporting your little league team and putting the money into the charity coffers and everything else. But then 10 years later, when they're closed, you're going, well, what happened? You know, and it's like, take advantage of it now. Support them.
Yeah. With my family owning a small business, we've always been very small business oriented.
Yeah.
So that just gives me the chance to, you know, shop local and do those things
Well,
too.
and retail is getting harder and harder to be successful at.
Absolutely.
I mean, especially right now. So, I mean, and honestly, if you look on Amazon, and I don't know what happened, but it seemed like Amazon got really weird with their app. Like, I used to be able to find the best gifts, and now it's a bunch of like Temu stuff that's in the front part of it with all these bad ads. You don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, why even deal with that? Because by the time you go and pay for it on there, you're going to be spending around the same actually right now with the way prices are if you just shop small.
Absolutely.
I mean, honestly, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. And, you know, with the Christmas event, things like this, having a bunch of vendors and different things here not only is good for, you know, these people to see what we're doing here in town, but it's also just another opportunity for you to shop small.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these vendors are local. These are people that are your neighbors, or these are your people that live down the street from you that have a really cool idea and have a really cool craft that they can share with you. So I think it's really, really neat to have that.
And I think so many people, if given the opportunity, would love to support them.
Yeah.
And it's just maybe a timing thing or a scheduling thing, because some people are working, you know, extra jobs right now, or the kids got baseball and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know how that is. And
Yes.
it just, you can't stop. And so whenever you have a night to where, you know, everyone's in one place, You have the opportunity to do it. You name me one sports team that's outside, like baseball. Basketball, I'll give you a pass. But on November the 29th from 5 to 8 p.m., there ain't no practice going on.
Nope.
Go out and have fun. I mean,
Absolutely.
honestly, how many people have actually said this year, I went out and had fun? Not, well, I had to go out and do this and graft it. And you know what I'm saying? How those kind of go? It's just say you went out and enjoyed.
Absolutely.
You know? I love this. So, the horses. What type of horses are we rocking here?
I don't know. Big ones. I have no idea. I kind of have a phobia of horses, which is very weird. Yeah, I used to be able to be okay with them, but then as I got older, I don't know what it is, but just to kind of steer clear of them. And
I get it. Hey, I get it. I got phobias too.
So the Christmas traditions, last year was our first year.
Yeah.
It was a great success. I think we had like 45 vendors. This year we have 72.
What? Whoa. What the hell? How are you going to fit 72 vendors on?
Very tight. Very tight.
I'm not being funny about this.
Yeah.
That's a lot of vendors.
It is. That's why we kind of expanded. So I'm really excited.
This is incredible,
right?
Kristen.
Isn't that so cool?
Well, and think about this. I mean, I get it's not going to all work out perfectly, but take the kids, if you have one or two, or maybe you're 2 or 12 and 10, or maybe you had an older sibling or a friend that can watch them while you go and shop for people. Because if you have 72 vendors that are prepared for this and do this in St. Louis and are coming over here, this is a great chance for us to shop for Christmas and be done before it all.
Yeah, we've got some furniture vendors. We've got
Wait, what? Okay, talk to me about this. Okay.
I know, like small furniture. Yeah. We've got a guy that does wood whittling, and he'll be doing that there.
Wow.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
Yeah, that's
we've
awesome.
Got people that do crocheted stuff. We have bakers that are coming that have like the cookie decorating kits that you can buy and different bakery items.
Oh.
I mean, we have all these different food items. The axe throwing place is coming. So, hey, be a lumberjack. Let's
How
throw
much
that
eggnog
in there.
does it take to hit the middle,
I don't know.
If it's like golf, it'll take me about 5 or 8.
Yeah, probably. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, I mean, really, this event has so many things for so many different people. It's going to be so much fun.
Well, and I mean this. You guys, this really is your event. I mean, you can't look around the community and think of anything else like it.
Yeah.
And what I think's really good is you aren't doing this December 15th, or anything close to Christmas. I mean, it's a month out, which is still close, but it's not time pressing close where everyone's in freak out mode. This is perfect. And honestly, think about this. Go and shop the downtown businesses that you all know and love. Sorry, I will die at 11:05. I got about an hour and 20 minutes left to go. But you can also find those vending options. And vendors are getting so privy to the time of the year that, I mean, like you said, from furniture all the way down to even wood whittling. Because to me, I immediately thought of something. That would be like a gift for my grandpa because he has everything in the world. What do you get for somebody that has it all and really could just, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is perfect. Okay. So 5 to 8 p.m., letters to Santa. There are going to be photo opportunities. Do the kids get to meet with Santa that night too?
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of where's the location?
So Santa will kind of be walking around, but he'll also be hanging out by the reindeer, of course, with his sleigh. So you'll be able to get some photo ops there and just different places. Santa also will be handing out free passes to the East Alton Ice Arena because they got involved as well. So we're really excited. I mean, I really want to make a point to thank so many people and so many vendors and so many just other businesses and organizations that have stepped up to be a part of this. I mean, I could not do it without the city's help. The Park and Rec Department, the Public Works, they are incredible. City Hall is always behind these great events. So, I mean, really, just the partnerships and stuff that we have, it's incredible. It makes my heart happy.
Right.
Just to know that people are understanding and seeing the good things that are happening, and they want to be a part of it. And, that's what we're all about. We want it to be a big part of the community. And, we get the naysayers. Everybody does. But
believe me, I know.
Right. But really, we have so many people that are behind what we're doing. It's so exciting.
It's so cool, though, because you need nights like this. I mean, if you don't, then, I mean, the morale boosters are what really gets you through the year.
Yep.
And what better way? I mean, if you guys haven't tuned in and you're just tuning in for the first time, November the 29th from 5 to 8 p.m. in downtown Wood River, an evening filled with festive fun and cheer, carriage rides to holiday vendors, 72 different holiday vendors. You're going to be there. You better use all 3 hours wisely.
Yes.
S'mores around the fire and a chance to send letters to Santa. Kristen, anything else I'm forgetting?
No, I don't think so.
Keep kicking butt and taking names. This is going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah. We're excited to have you down there, too.
I'm ready for it. On the 29th of November, we'll see you there for the Holiday Traditions Market 2024. Kristen, thanks for managing my nasally BS, too.
Of course.
Take a quick break. More Daily Show hits you on a Friday morning after this.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com. You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
That land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow.
Welcome back. 9:19, little bit of change on this 13th day of November. Always a great event is the Gateway Arch Park Foundation's Winterfest, the 9th annual one this year. Camille Brooks going to join us via Zoom here in about 2 seconds when I pull her up on the screen. Camille, good morning and happy Wednesday to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, hanging in there. It's going to be a little bit rainy this afternoon, and we just hope our roofs can take the pounding that we've gotten this last 2 weeks.
In my basement.
Yeah, that too. I am still looking for a basement sponsor on the show. So if you... Camille is the Director of Programming and Events for the Gateway Arch Park Foundation. And Winterfest, Camille, has become such a cherished tradition really in the Metro East, not just for St. Louis, but the entire region. And right off the bat, just how is the whole team feeling ahead of this great event?
Yes, we are excited about it as always. Hoping for wonderful weather this season. Last year was beautiful, so we're expecting the same thing. And we are kicking off in about a week and a half. So on the 23rd is opening day, and we start the season with our 5K in the morning as usual. We go right into free skating all day for everybody, the tree lighting, the s'mores roasting, igloos. I mean, it just makes for a beautiful day.
And if it's okay, Camille, can we talk a little bit about the backstory, the origin story of how Winterfest came to be?
Yes, so it started again 10 years ago, technically.
Oh, yeah.
But it started a while back. And initially it was done on the park over the highway. So right as the construction was happening at the arch grounds and they were connecting the arch to the city and they wanted to celebrate, the grounds and what was happening just before the opening. And so we started there just as like a 1 week sort of deal with the ice rink there. But it was so, successful and so many people were interested in it, kind of grew out of that space or outgrew that space. So we had to move it over to Keener, and here we are 9 years later.
Well, and 9 years later, we got more new additions. I was just reading about this today, and this is incredible. Take me to the lodge at Winterfest. Take us through this. This sounds really cool.
Absolutely. So again, every year our goal is to make it bigger, brighter, bolder. How can we bring more people down to do more things? And so all the craze lately has been those, winter themed or holiday themed pop-up bars. And why wouldn't we have one? So we partner with Ucraft, who's right downstairs, right across from Keener Plaza, overlooking the plaza itself. They have beautiful windows, a wonderful space. And so we have transformed it into a Winterfest lodge-themed, pop-up.
This is so cool, and I'm reading here too, and I was talking about this earlier, about these games and these portrait opportunities and winter-themed small bites that are available. And what I think is really cool is how you guys can encapsulate this winter for everybody, and this is really how you do it.
Yes. So we want you to be able to do both. They're just a walking distance, literally across the street from each other. So you can ice skate, you can do igloos, you can do s'mores, and then you can come across to the lodge and hang out with us for a little bit and have some more drinks, more bites. We do have naughty and nice hours. So the kids can come early in the day and play the games. But then, of course, as the evening sets in, it turns into more of an adult atmosphere. With 21 and older for the naughty hours.
Well, and I think that's really great for area parents to know over here on the Illinois side of the river because, they love going to that event and just to know, hey, there is that family-friendly time too. And what type of games are there available?
We have everything holiday themed,
cool,
including your traditional games as well. So we have like Jumbo Uno and that sort of thing. But we have like Christmasopoly, so a Christmas version of Monopoly, some Christmas trivia games and that sort of thing, just to make it fun and festive.
And I also saw, this is what I love about this, and seriously, and not patronizing you here, but $25 per person is so affordable right now for families. Yeah. And that could be that one, really kind of bigger holiday event to really kick off the season as a family with a group of friends or by ourselves.
Absolutely. And the $25 does include a beverage. So it could be, hot cocoa for the kids or, a boozy drink for the adults. But, and once you're there, there are TVs, like you said, there are games and just something fun for you to do. And then you can head on over to Winterfest and hang out for a little bit longer.
This is incredible. And Winterfest is just so complete. And let's just, kind of just break down to the returning favorites, because I know that just in case there's some folks that have been moving into Alton lately from outside the area, we'd love to inform them and let them head on over your way and see all this great stuff. Let's talk about this ice skating rink. How does this develop?
Yes, so it's a pop-up rink. So we rented all the pieces, but we bring in chillers, so it is real ice. It's not one of those synthetic ice rinks. It's real ice, and we work hard to keep it cold. Some days in the winter, it gets a little warm here, but we have chillers that keep it going. It's a wonderful space and very approachable. Sometimes people who haven't been on there before, haven't skated before, we have the skate assist, so they can do that. But it's just a fun way to get kind of, novel skating in.
Well, and honestly, that's, again, another just for everybody of exhibit, because honestly, Camille, there's some places that do offer ice skating, and it's like, man, it's pretty dangerous out there on those roads. You know what I'm saying?
And the blues do come down twice in the season. So we have a Learn to Skate that's free on Sundays.
Really cool.
And you can come down and kind of, just get a feel for what it is. They can show you some kind of pointers a little bit, which is really fun. And then on Fridays, kids skate for free. So again, if you're looking for something fun and approachable to do, you can bring the kids down on any Friday, and they can skate for free.
This is just incredible. And I also know that the chef is coming back to the Winterfest Cafe, correct?
Yes, he is. Chef Jawan Rice, a St. Louis favorite. He's, homegrown and really doing some good things here. He's actually at a World Food Championship right now.
Wow.
Working on his craft, but he's bringing back all of his favorites. One of them is tachos. It's like nachos, potato tots, and everybody loves them.
That kind of went viral.
It's so good. It's so good. So we're happy, very happy to have him back in the space. And then our beverages are with our, again, local family-owned business, Pour Decisions, and they do all of our hot cocos and muddled wines and, all those things as well.
Really cool. And now I've been curious about this Igloo Village for a little bit too. Can you fill me in on this and how maybe the reservations work and how we can plan this to make it the best experience for our group of friends or family?
Yes, so the igloos can be reserved. You have an hour and a half in the igloo. It's $200, but it comes with, so it's warm, it's heated, so that's a first
big
thing.
one.
Yes, but then you get free parking, you get 4 skating passes, and a locker. So it's a all-inclusive way for you to come down and enjoy the skating. We recommend that you skate ahead of time and then retreat to your igloo to warm up. It does come with 2 beverages as well, so you can, have a few drinks once you're in there. And then there are upgrade packages where you can get food service, you can roast s'mores in your igloo.
I'm in.
Which is really fun.
I'm in.
Yes.
Well, and I was just thinking about that. You wouldn't want to go into the igloo first and then ice skate, because then it could get a little cold quick.
Right. So you kind of plan your day. So if your igloo, time is at 6, you maybe want to come at 4 and then hang out, skate for a little bit, and then come in and hang out in your igloo and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Well, and also on top of that too, speaking of s'mores, these campfire kits are really cool. And I love the fact too that there's some vegan kits available for folks that maybe have a different dietary set of guidelines. And now fill me in on, is this available all the time throughout the entirety of Winterfest?
Yes. So you can just visit the box office and purchase your kit. They are $20 and they serve up to 4 people. So you can make, 4 s'mores in each kit. And then it gets you access to our little fire pit area, which is a little warming as well. So that's always fun. But having a variety in the vegan kits is really important, just so that everybody can experience, the s'mores.
100%. And that's what I think's so great about this event. And just going back to it is the fact that honestly, St. Louis is such a diverse community, and this region is so diverse, from rural to municipal to all walks of life. And to really encapsulate that, my hat's off to you guys, because it takes a lot to figure out what makes this work for everybody in the best way. And you guys have really nailed this.
And that's, the goal is to really celebrate community, celebrate St. Louis and all the things that make us special. So the tree lighting, but we also, as of last year, have I think it's the second largest menorah that goes up for Hanukkah as well.
Wow.
So, it's not our menorah, it's not our tree, but it's in the space, and it allows us to celebrate, St. Louis in that way. So we really appreciate the community and our sponsors for making this accessible to everybody.
100%. And now, before I let you go, Camille, a couple of big things to talk about, because there's so much with this event that I want to make sure that our write-up is as detailed as possible for this side. Take me through some of the special events and activities that are coming down the pipeline, if possible, in terms of that opening day in the Ameren, Missouri Festival of Lights, the Princess Superhero Day, and karaoke nights. That's cool.
It's one of my favorite things. So again, we start the Saturday, the 23rd, 5K, first thing in the morning, 7:30. You start at Keener, you run through the Arch Grounds and back to Keener. And skating is free all day on Saturday, courtesy of Ameren and the Festival of Lights. So once you run, you can make your way back to the rink and start your skating, start your day then. And then we'll move on in the evening. We do have the Festival of Lights and the tree lighting. That's at about 5. The mayor will be there to speak and to kind of kick off Winterfest, the holiday season, and holidays in St. Louis. And then so many other things throughout the season. Like you said, karaoke, come down and sing Mariah Carey and some of your favorite, up on the rooftop sort of songs. But then the princesses and superheroes are always a fun and special hit for the kids.
And I wanted to touch on those dates real quick. December 1st, 8th, 15th, and the 22nd, the on-ice photo opportunities will be from 12 to 1. And then those appearances at the Lodge at Winterfest are really cool, too, from 1 to 1:30 p.m. as well.
Yeah, so they'll be in the lodge for like the first hour or so, and then out on the ice for the second hour. And they start on December 8th. So we did have.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Change that. So they do start December 8th, and then every Sunday after that, including New Year's Eve. So they will also be there with us on New Year's Eve, which is a fun, family-friendly New Year's Eve with fireworks and all the things, fire dancers, characters and performances, karaoke again. And then it's over at 8. So you can.
That's even better. I'm getting older here, Camille. I want to be home.
Yeah.
So what time
does I want to come down and bring the kids and then tuck them in and go to, the adult party? You can do that too.
That's a good point, actually. That's a hell of a sales pitch, actually. What time does that start on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, it starts at 4. I mean, we're open at noon, but the festivities kind of start at 4 with the fire dancers and all of those things. And then the fireworks are right at 8 o'clock. And then we're out.
I think this is just so cool. I mean, looking at some of these numbers, 65,000 plus visitors attended last year's festival. And, whenever you see that, think about for all those businesses that are around that district too, I'm sure they're feeling the benefits of a blessed winter season whenever they know that literally tens of thousands of families are coming in and ready to explore a little bit more.
And that's what we love about it, again, bringing it down to the city, making it accessible to families and friends and people who are from out of state and all over. Our partners at the Hilton do a give back for hotels, like if you stay at the Hilton.
That's cool.
So it just allows you to come, enjoy, and make a full weekend of it, really. We love our friends at Union Station, so go to Polar Express and then come down, hang out with us, go over to Ballpark Village. But it's just bringing life to our community downtown.
This is just incredible. And before I let you go, I wanted to talk about some of the FAQs just for logistics, because I know that that's always probably one of the most searched portions of the event page.
Absolutely.
Take me through parking and then hours of operation outside of opening night, just so our area listeners and viewers are a little bit more aware.
Yes, so we are open Fridays from 4 to 8, and again, kids skate free, courtesy of the Blues, and then Saturdays and Sundays from 12 to 8. So it is a weekend only sort of festivity. We are closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas, but then through the 26th through the 31st, we're open every day from 12 to 8.
So when
on Christmas break.
Yep, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Something to do with the kids, yes, to bring them down. And the Winterfest Lodge has the exact same hours. So Fridays, 4 to 8, Saturdays and Sundays, 12 to 8. And then when you come down, you can park at Keener Plaza, like right at Keener Plaza in the Keener West or Keener East garages. On our website, we have links to where you can get parking, discounted parking or passes. But it's all there. Again, we send out lots of emails. So if you need some more information, you can sign up. But our website is www.archpark.org/Winterfest. And all of the information is there. You can buy your tickets. You can reserve an igloo. You can do, all the things there.
And we'll link everything, too, in a write-up on RiverBender.com and inform our viewers and listeners a little bit more outside of this on-demand. Camille, thank you so much for your time. I'd love to have you back on the show, and just keep up the great work with Winterfest. We hope it goes well.
Thank you so much. We hope to see you down there.
Oh, absolutely.
Come live from Winterfest.
That would be real. We'll set it up too. That actually might be fun to do.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We'll talk a little bit more about that, Camille. And like I said, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll link everything online.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. At 9:34, we'll take a quick break. More of our daily show rolls around the corner after this. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pins. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back, 10:05. I'm ahead of schedule. How about that? Lauren, how are we doing today?
Oh, pretty good.
You ready for the holidays?
We are. We're in like full holiday mode.
Good for you.
Decorated, cocktails are out, markets start this weekend, merch is ready to go, so.
Look at this. I got blessed today. I was getting all the love because I am going to be freezing my behind off tonight later on, but I got a new Old Bakery sweatshirt to wear. Look at that. That's awesome.
You always seem happy to be here, so
I
it
am
seemed
happy
appropriate.
to be. So with the market getting ready to start tomorrow, and then you got the Holiday Cheers market that runs until, what, the end of December, close to?
Yeah, I think December 21 is the last one. So at this point, we have a market every week between now and Christmas.
What a perfect time to buy the right gift.
Yeah, and we're starting it with a new, technically, market. It's kind of an extension of the Holiday Cheers market season, and that one's tomorrow with our harvest market. So we tried to kind of curate a list of vendors for that one that were a little bit more like food and like home goods focused. So it's mostly things that like you can kind of add to your Thanksgiving table to have like a little local flair, whether it's picking up, there's going to be earth candy from Collinsville. They've got some great like cocktail mixing ingredients and things like that. There's going to be some local produce, local baked goods, all sorts of stuff like that. But then also, tablewares and,
Really cool.
wooden spoons and pottery and those sorts of things that I think also make really good hostess gifts.
Oh,
so
gosh,
like,
yeah.
if you're not the one hosting, you could pick something up for the person that you'll be visiting on Thanksgiving.
There you go. And talk about a better way to say thank you. You come in with something to just say, especially like that, because you guys have the best vendors, it seems like. You do a really good job of curating those.
Yeah, we have a really good selection, and we've gotten to the point now that we have such a wide kind of variety to choose from. So like over the course of the markets this year, there will only be about 18 vendors at each individual market, but there's over 50 total like rotating in and out throughout.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You hit your notes right on the dot, and you don't even have notes in front of you. How long have you guys been doing the market for the holiday markets now?
That's a good question. I don't know that one. I would need notes for that. It's been a while, though. We've been doing it, most of our existence, and we're in year 10. So let's say 8 years.
Just split, give or take. So do you like having the shopping component in these markets a part of Old Bakery? Does it bring in a different crowd that might not come in normally?
Yeah, I think it definitely is helpful for us because people come in to shop and we get a little extra business that day, but we also just really love supporting local artisans. We do pay what you can for all of our events, so anybody who can't normally afford to participate in some of these artists markets get kind of the chance to do so, and that way if they don't do well, they don't have to feel an obligation to pay, and hopefully it's just good for everybody all around.
Keeps the relationship strong too.
Yeah,
really cool. I like that. Well, and also you guys just recently released your holiday food menu a couple of weeks ago, but it'll run until the end of the year.
Yep, we're on our winter food menu. We'll go until January. We don't have a date set yet for the next one, but we have some great kind of fall and winter kind of holiday various classics really on there. The most timely one seems like our holiday turkey sandwich. So if you can't get enough of your turkey dinner, we have a sandwich version of it. It's got roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and gravy on it.
Damn, there you go. You also got your fall grilled cheese sandwich, but the cheesesteak melt looks really good.
Yeah, that's been
Is that a tried and true?
Super popular this time. And our bar manager, Matt Vitale, he's from Jersey. And he's been eating the cheese stick melt, and he gives us his approval. So
if it's good for him, it's good for you, Well, also, too, you got some new holiday drinks that are returning, right, to Old Bakery?
We do, yeah. We have... we just released our holiday drink menu on Wednesday, and we have a variety of holiday cocktails. We really kind of went all out with the holiday drink menu this year, so we have some returning favorites. We are going to keep the fall apple cider slush on
good call
through the end of the year, just because it's the favorite. So we'll keep that going.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right.
And then our Christmas punch is returning from last year. It just tastes like Christmas in a glass, a little bit spicy, fruity, a little bit of wine. It's really delicious. But we have our take on a nog. We have a bourbon punch using some orange nectar from Earth Candy in Collinsville, and all sorts of stuff on there. In addition to the cocktails, though, we did this year by public demand. We always do our Halloween candy and pairing flights, and we've had a lot of requests to do a holiday version. So we're doing a holiday treat and beer pairing. So that's 4 different holiday treats, each expertly paired with 4 different beers.
Who
is the
kind of fun. Pairing expert on this?
I get a little help. Matt Vitale, our bar manager, helped me out this time. He was in placing orders, and I was like, "Hey, it's 10 a.m. You want to drink some beer and eat some candy?"
Who would say no to that? To be honest with you. So, with that being said, is it all the time those pairings, or is it just that one? Is it a one-day event?
So that's going to be on the menu through the end of the year as well.
I like
you
that.
You can come in and order it any day. Get your beer and candy pairings.
Yeah. What's your favorite beer candy pairing matchup?
So we've got some good ones on this. We have Biscoff cookies. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but you get them on flights.
It's the best way to put it.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with them, maybe you've had them in that environment. But it's also what they make cookie butter out of. So it's like that kind of cookie. So it felt kind of festive. And we paired that one actually with our blueberry golden ale. So it gives a very blueberry crumble kind of bite.
There you go. Yeah. How do you come up with this stuff?
It was some trial and error.
That's cool.
Our head brewer helped me put together the list of candies initially before I ordered them, but really you don't know until you taste it. And we had to it took a lot of tasting to really narrow down the best pairings.
So it was an enjoyable morning experience.
It was fun.
The what market is coming? The Harvest Market is kicking off tomorrow, right? It's coming down the pipeline tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 3:30. And this is the one you were talking about that you can get maybe some hostess gifts for folks and items that really do make the experience a little bit more enjoyable for the host too.
Exactly, yeah. And nobody knows what to show up with when you're
It's
coming
always
to someone's
awkward,
house.
yeah.
And you don't want to if they told you they don't need you to bring food, you don't want to double up on something
Right.
or whatever. Maybe, you generally probably can't go around with a bottle of wine, but why not choose a local artisan made gift instead?
There you
Who doesn't
go.
want a nice wooden spoon?
Right. Just don't bring him a broom. I am not the I have picked the worst hostess gifts in my life. Oh my God. You would have thought I'd make people cry with some of these just because of their thoughts on what that item means,
Interesting.
A broom is not your friend when you're saying, "Hey, thanks for inviting me over," You got a moment to stick around?
Yeah.
I got to pay a quick bill. 10:13, little bit of change. More of our daily show with Old Bakery right after this in the heart of Get Over Here, the 618.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Under my feet, I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I just lose control.
Welcome back, 10:16. We're making it through it. Lauren back with us. What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink? Well, funny
Of the
you
holiday.
Oh, yeah. Because I brought some with me.
This is the first time I haven't immediately grabbed for the... That's how you know I have a sinus infection.
So this one we release every year. I'm not totally sure if you're going to like it.
Uh-huh.
I feel
Disclaimer?
Disclaimer, because I feel like we talked about your taste a little bit last time, but it's very festive. It's an IPA brewed with rosemary.
Oh.
But it's not like super bitter or anything. It's just got some like dank kind of piney flavored hops in it, a nice malty backbone, and then rosemary. So it tastes like Christmas in a beer. And in addition to drinking it, I always brine my turkey in it.
Do you really?
So if you don't like drinking it, you can always toss some in a turkey brine or
And
pour
call
some in
it
your
a day.
stuffing or something.
There you go. I'm gonna love this. I think. So how do I pronounce it?
It's Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum, because I was gonna say that, but every time I guess I'm wrong. So I don't.
You would have gotten it.
And then you also have fruitcake ale that returned too, correct?
So I think that the fruitcake's not going to make it this year. We got a little behind on our schedule, and unfortunately, I think that one's going to be, we're going to release that next year.
See? Hey, who needs...
Something to look forward to for next year.
There you go. Who needs fruitcake anyway when you got Tannenbaum?
Yeah, when you got Tannenbaum.
And you got just the bunch of fun at Old Bakery, too. I think your guys' layout makes it really fun for these Cheers markets because you really can have a laid-back experience there.
Yeah.
It's not like so closed down, where you're like,
Yeah, right. We have plenty of room in our event space and our lobby to kind of let our vendors spread out, and you can take your time shopping. I definitely recommend. We can get pretty busy in the restaurant on these days, so snag a table, bring an extra, bring somebody who doesn't want to shop.
That's a good idea.
Key. Bring somebody who doesn't want to shop. Grab a table, order your food, and then go shop while you wait.
See, you just got an expert tip from Lauren here on how to conquer this. Well, and honestly, everything at Old Bakery is really good. And was yesterday pizza day?
Yesterday was pizza day.
Dang it! I always get the day backwards.
Yeah, there's a bit of a tradition that's caught on for us where the week before Thanksgiving we do a green bean casserole pizza. So that was yesterday.
How do you do that?
So
see, how do you make these things? That's, I think, the next question.
Yeah, these are all out of Chef Matt Cooper's brain. So he does a great job. Our sous chef Moss helps with a lot of that stuff too as well, and they're very creative and do a great job. But the green bean casserole pizza is definitely one of my favorites. This is a bad job promoting our business because it's not coming around again until next year, but it's like a cream of mushroom soup as the sauce, and then mozzarella and green beans and crispy fried onions, and that's it,
cool.
But it's so delicious.
See, I'm a big green bean casserole person to begin
me
with.
too.
Like I could
it's
kill
like my
for
favorite
mine
side,
too.
yeah.
Seriously, and between that and like actual dressing too.
Yeah.
Not the box stuff, but I could.
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
I like a stovetop too.
That's true.
Not for Thanksgiving.
You're right.
That's,
if it was
that's
a
my
Tuesday,
opinion.
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Totally. But if it's a Thanksgiving, don't give me stovetop.
Right.
We're all here to eat. This is so fun. Okay, at the end of the month, December the 21st, that's the last day that you can go to the Holiday Cheers Market. These are cool, guys. They're on Saturdays, except for one Saturday.
Yes, correct.
Is there a reason?
So we double booked ourselves, but we're just pretending that it's just to give you guys on Thursday night an opportunity to shop on a different day. So, Saturday mornings don't work for everybody. So we've got one snuck in there on December 5th. That week it'll be on a Thursday evening. And so December 7th, that Saturday, we will not have a market because we've got events all day in there. But
there you go. Are you still doing your Dine to Donate?
We are. That was actually yesterday as well for this month. And that's a good thing to note because it's on a different date in December. It's always the third Thursday of every month. We will be closed on that day for a private event in December. So it's going to be the second Tuesday in December, and we will be raising money for Mustard Seed Peace Project.
Oh, she's great. I love Terry.
They're wonderful.
Yep. Wonderful. Well, you guys are just busy all the time.
That's
what I've kind of always realized when I talk to you is you were just full of everything. All right? I mean, Now, the fruitcake ale is coming next Christmas.
We're going to call that next
We're
Christmas,
going to call that this one's, I'm just going to go put a mark through that one. But you can also take home seasonal beers too.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that and the growler stuff just in case people don't realize it or haven't figured it out yet?
Yeah, absolutely. So the vast majority of our beers we do put in cans as well. So you can take them home in cans. The most popular way to take our cans home from the brewery is in a mixed 4-pack. So if you don't want to commit to a 4-pack of something, or you want to give like a sampler to a friend, but you're not sure what they like, you can mix any 4 beers into a 4-pack. So that's a super popular way to take our beer home and get like just a nice little selection. And then you can also do growlers. So we have 32 ounce and 64 ounce growlers. And so that's just like, it's just a jug basically. And we fill them with draft beer, and then you can take them home. Those have a slightly shorter shelf life than the canned beer. You'll want to drink those within 2 weeks, and once it's open, you really want to drink it within that next day or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So once that 64 ouncer's opened, you got a mountain to climb, huh?
Correct. Oxygen is not a friend to beer. So once it's open, you want to go for it.
That's a good point.
But the 32 ounce, it's just 2 16-ounce beers.
Yeah,
so
that's
a crazy
doable.
amount. And then the 64 ounce, maybe if you're splitting it with a friend, you can get through that.
I love the growler look too. I think you guys have great growlers, by the way.
Thank you.
I think my dad still has one. With that being said, your harvest market, jewelry, clothing, and more, is that
that's a little bit more of the holiday cheers
That's right.
market.
Okay, I have my notes.
So
wrong.
the holiday cheers market.
That's what I did.
Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you can get anything. So, 3D printed items, jewelry, home decor, clothes, thrifted items, local authors' books. All sorts of things, a huge plethora. But
Good
for
work.
the harvest, thank you. For the harvest market, we tried to focus more specifically on those kind of Thanksgiving table items and host gift.
My notes were off on this. That's why I kept going back to that. I'm so sorry. So I like the idea of you doing the harvest market beforehand because there's the Thanksgiving holiday is a weird one. It gets weirder and weirder every year because like October 25th, Lowe's has already got Santa out, and all this stuff. Yeah. But you're right. It's like, what do I bring? Because sometimes you just want to bring something just to say, hey, I know you didn't ask me to bring anything, but thanks for bringing, invite me to your house.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
You can accomplish 2 great things at once, get a nice gift for a friend or relative, and support a local artist at the same time.
Man, what better sales pitch than that? What's your Thanksgiving meal of choice?
Mine?
Yep. If you're cooking, what is it?
I am cooking, and it's pretty classic. So turkey, brined in our Tannenbaum, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, homemade stuffing. And then the one that I feel like changes the most is the orange vegetable. Oh, okay. So it might be a traditional sweet potato casserole. This year, our compost bin grew us a lot of butternut squash. So
wow. So it's going to be butternut squash.
Accidentally grew a lot of butternut squash. So probably some butternut squash this year, maybe roasted with some Brussels sprouts. I don't know. We kind of throw something different in the mix.
That's cool.
With that one, but
I like it.
Those are the and homemade. I'm a homemade cranberry sauce kind of person as well.
That makes sense though. Yeah. To me, I feel like it's got to be homemade.
Yeah. My mom, I already told her if you want the can, you better bring it because it's not going to be there.
Do you cook for Christmas too?
No, I am in charge of Thanksgiving. We've got them all split up.
Oh, good for you guys. You guys have it all figured out, don't you? See,
we're trying. We're working
good
on
for you. That's impressive. Holiday planning is the thing that tears most families apart is who's cooking where and what day,
Yeah, sometimes I kind of I have been doing Thanksgiving for the last few years, but for whatever reason, I asked my mom this year if she wanted to do it, and she misunderstood my question. So she was like, yes. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing Thanksgiving. And then she was like, I thought you didn't want to do it, so now will you please do it? So I only found out a week ago that I am hosting Thanksgiving, so kind of figuring everything out. But
best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Anything else coming down the pipeline we should be privy to?
Well, I feel like we covered most of our bases. Lots of events coming up. So many new drink options. Yeah. And then next year's our 10th anniversary. So I'm sure within the next month or two we'll have a lot of dates to announce and specials going on to celebrate that.
Are you guys excited about it?
We are. Well, and daunted. I feel like we got to celebrate big,
Because it's our 20th next year too, and that's what it's like. How do we do this?
It's a little pressure, but we've got some fun ideas. We're gonna bring back a lot of kind of cult favorite beers from over the years and things like that. So, I think it'll be fun. We're going to celebrate all year long.
Congratulations. I'm excited for you guys. That's awesome. With that being said, get your butts to Old Bakery. You're open tonight, right?
Yep, every day.
Go stop by, grab some food, and then tomorrow go to the Harvest Market, pick out the hostess gifts or something for your own kitchen, and then the winter market starts and your Christmas shopping for the next month. Lauren, always great talking to you. And tonight on the air, I'm going to give you a rating, okay?
Oh, perfect. I'll keep an eye out for it.
There we go. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with Melissa Beland, Honeybee Vintage, right after this.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Got a song, I ain't got no melody. I'm gonna sing it to my friends when I go round in circles. When they fly high like a bird up in the sky. When they go round in circles. When they fly high like a bird up in the sky.
Welcome back. Ooh. You don't need to hear that. 10:30 is the time on this 22nd day of November. Honeybee Vintage will be open tonight. When you see me and whoever joins me on camera, I think it's Mike Roberts from over there. I don't know, though. We'll find out.
Yeah, good.
Find out. Melissa, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me this morning. I appreciate it.
You were on in April or February?
Must have been either soon before or shortly after our opening, which was March. We've been open about 8 months now, believe it or not.
How are the 8 months been?
Good. Steady growth. Every time I see somebody brand new, oh, I've been following you, but hadn't made it in yet. It's so encouraging.
That's so cool.
And then, if and anybody who comes to visit inevitably will say, we'll be back, I've got ideas. So, to me, that's, if our customer base continues to grow, that's great encouragement.
I mean, you have a tough industry too, and we've talked about that. It is a little bit tough, but you're rocking and rolling. I mean, I have seen a lot of those posts that people stop in, and even the vendors that you have inside love being there.
Yeah, we've got a really good team. And when I set out to open the shop, I wanted to do vintage and antiques in a little bit different way, incorporating the upscale resale, some modern touches, but also the giftable things, which I hope your audience will come check out as well. Not that you can't give resale if it's great condition, but there are new things as well, handmade, local art, as well as the new giftable things.
Well, and honestly, it's the perfect time to start the process tonight, because when you are stopping and making your way down by 5:45, 6 o'clock's the official start of the tree lighting ceremony, you can be a part of the extended hours of Honeybee Vintage. I read things. And you can be a part of discounts and just fun, correct? Was I right on that? Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was nervous saying discounts.
No. Well, we have the great good fortune in our location to be just a block away from Lincoln Douglas and the whole festive event tonight with the tree lighting, 30th year, as I understand it. And I know Funky Planet's going to be open late as well. And I thought, it's a great opportunity just to, we'll be open regular hours today, 9 to 5, and then 5 to 8:30.
So cool.
Providing a place for people to warm up if it's chilly and just maybe have a little browse.
Well, it'll be perfect. And now I love your Christmas outfit today.
Thank you.
I'm not going to lie.
Plaid and sparkles.
I saw the green and red and I went, oh, duh, it's Christmas tree lighting today. See, this is beautiful. Okay. And now, did you do the deck the town?
Yes.
Oh, how's your storefront look?
Well, we're trying to get a little better and better. It's a little bit merchandise driven. We've got so much Christmas flowing into the shop. And so we just sort of try to fill the windows chock full with festive things, but then dress up the outside as well. I'm thrilled for the deck the town
I just had on Dan
Kessler.
Yeah, just had on Dan, and what's funny is I never get this week. People have been blessed because I've been out, so my schedule's a little wonky. So there's been like people getting able to get the last minuters. And Roger called me, Lewis, and he goes, man, or texted me, he goes, this is a really great thing. I said, yeah, let's get him on tomorrow.
Yeah,
this
beautiful.
is great. This guy's awesome.
And it's not only Deck the Town, which by the way is co-sponsored by Alton Odyssey Tours. They've really been the force behind making that happen. But also this year, there's been a grassroots effort by downtown neighbors to enlist the help of local businesses and local neighbors to purchase these 4-foot lit wreaths.
Oh, wow.
They were just installed by the city, and they are going to be beautiful.
Where are they located?
They're on all the lampposts.
Is that what I keep seeing?
They're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Yeah. They've only been lit, I think, a couple of nights, but if you're coming down for the tree lighting, be sure to take notice of that. It's a wonderful addition to our downtown.
Everyone knows that my show is taped the last 2 weeks of the year because I love being able to walk. I love going out to like a Cat Daddy's or a Max and just walking 3rd Street and seeing Russ at Bossa Nova, during Christmas Eve and the day before, because you get to see all that and really enjoy it,
Well, right.
And tonight we get to do it again.
Right. And Alton deserves it.
Without
we
a doubt.
have this beautiful historic downtown, and I think that just a very classic take on Christmas decorations is just going to be beautiful.
Well, and too, I mean, we have a hallmark atmosphere and look without having the landscaping of it, because we aren't a traditional town that has the square and has the the concurrent streets. We're unique, but the way it looks just exemplifies it, because when you're driving down, especially by Stratford, and you're seeing all that going down onto 3rd Street, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, those strung lights on 3rd are just gorgeous.
Wonderful.
And you're right. It's a unique shopping district because we have the main shopping on Broadway, and then take the little jog onto 3rd, and then that beautiful string lights. Yeah.
Well, and how important is it for business owners like yourself, especially in the retail corridor, which I keep fighting for y'all because and I said it earlier today with Kristen Burns with Wood River Main Street, is if you look on Amazon, the products, like let's say I wanted to. Let's say you sold shirts, okay? Let's just generic it. I go on Amazon and I find the shirt that my friend wanted at your store. if you look at the price comparison right now, because of just how pricing is,
Yeah.
there's not much difference. So
No.
what's 30, 40 cents or $1 going to do for you? Go buy it at the local storefront, support the people supporting us, and then let's
Right.
keep growing as a team.
Well, right. I so appreciate you saying that. And I, very frankly, I have to retrain myself.
Oh, I bet.
Because, everybody has
Yeah.
a phone. We can, when the house gets quiet in the evening, you can order all your things.
It's when it gets
I'm
dangerous.
right there with everybody. But I'm retraining myself to go, is this something I can buy locally? And if it is, be intentional to do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, these sweet little shops and restaurants, they just won't make it. And we've seen good businesses leave.
Yeah.
So I think the spirit of collaboration along Broadway is higher than it's ever been.
I do too. Correct. Yeah, true. 100%.
And it's necessary,
Well, and honestly, people got out of the rhythm with COVID, and it's taken a lot longer than I think we all anticipated for folks to get back into their routines. Where, maybe we used to be the Black Friday shoppers or the small business Saturday goers or just weekly shoppers in general, and then you stop the train and it's hard to pick it back up.
Right.
And nights like this are a great way to get everyone back in, number one, but also show them how important community is.
Right. That's exactly right. The downtown shops is very much so about community. And when I see
100%.
people, mothers and daughters shopping together, or somebody walks in and they see somebody they haven't seen in a while and hi, hello, and they get caught up. It's so fun for me to be kind of an observer to that and a participant in it. But I knew from the very beginning that in order to quote unquote compete with big box stores, what is essential is the shopping experience.
You're 100% right.
If people are making the intention to drive down, park, and enjoy the shop, it's got to be because of the shopping experience.
Yeah.
We won't always be able to undercut the prices on the, so it's got to be uniquely chosen, not available on Amazon, a beautiful leisurely experience for the customer.
And honestly, and I get where you're coming from with that, and I just think it's for consumers like myself too to realize that there's going to be some things you can't compete with Jeff Bezos on. It just, but it's as a consumer to train ourselves on who's actually going to be there for us in terms of community whenever it hits the fan, because it always does. It ain't going to be Jeff Bezos. So paying $5 more and not having to wait for it to get shipped to you is worth it. And I mean that. So I really hope consumers start to train that in us, because honestly, in our community, you can get anything you want. It's not like we have Amazon as the Riverbend region. We have anything from clothing to toys to vintage to furniture to...
It's so true. And actually, with a lot of our businesses, Honeybee included, you don't have to wait until open hours.
Right.
We have a website. There's an e-commerce capability. You can just load your cart and select local pickup. No shipping, and you just come in at your convenience.
Can
We'll
you
have
do
your
that on
order
Amazon? No. Have you had new neighbors? Are you where Fred Pollard moved over? Is he in your spot?
No, that's a little further down. Yeah,
Okay,
we are located between Gentleman's and My Just Desserts.
Okay.
So when My Just Desserts reopened, we all just celebrated, and we're getting.
They're doing awesome over there.
They're doing awesome.
Yeah.
I just saw Marcus, and I hear it from customers. How was it over there? How was it? And I'm getting really good reports. I'm happy for them.
Do you got a moment to stick around?
Sure.
I got to pay a quick bill at 10:40, but we'll come back with more of our daily show with Honeybee Vintage and my sinus, whatever the hell I got going on after this.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. I tell everyone, Melissa, I said the best part of the show happens during the break because I mean, we can talk about the world during that, you know, but hey, getting back into this, during the Christmas tree lighting, if you're making it out tonight on this 22nd night of November, you can be a part of Honeybee Vintage's open house. And I really love this. So your giveaway, what are we winning?
Yeah, so tonight only, 5 to 8:30, if you make your way up one block from the tree lighting and stop in. If you make a purchase, you'll automatically be entered in a drawing for a Christmas stocking filled with Bath and Body things.
Oh, God,
So,
that's a
it's
win.
just fun.
Well, and think about it if the person wins. I mean, if a guy goes and decides to buy a product and then he wins, well, that's what I'm saying here. You don't have to shop that much. You know what I'm saying? Now, my goal this year, and I'm going to achieve it, I'm shopping local for everybody. There is not going to be a national gift in that basket. Because that way, if I ever run for office, they can't hold it against me. You know, no, I'm just
I love it.
But,
I love it.
At Honeybee Vintage, too, I think it's so important to talk about the gift certificates.
Thanks, because what we have is, most of you know, we've got 20 vendors in store. So a really great vendor team, a really good product mix. But what we've done is the various vendors have contributed to a gift bag. That gift bag, it accumulated, and now each gift bag is $40 in value. So if you buy $100 in gift certificates, you get this $40 gift.
Incredible.
And so it's actually a really good opportunity. Yeah. There's jewelry in there, there's lotion, greeting cards, treats, all kinds of different things in there. It doesn't have to be one $100 gift card. It can be $10, or it can be $25, however you want to do the math. But so that's a really good opportunity. That goes on actually now through the holidays while supplies last. So
really
you don't
cool.
have to do that tonight, but that will be available.
Well, CJ, what can I buy at Honeybee Vintage? Well, let me tell you what you can buy. Right here. Oh, join the hive. I love this. Oh, how cute. Okay, this is cool. This is cool.
A pop-up,
No, but I love this. Join the hive. It's about as excited as I've gotten in 3 days. But I just love your guys' website because you, and I mean this, there's so many times where I wish that someone would take a chance on a newer form of commerce. And Honeybee Vintage really is that newer form of commerce that I've been wanting. And here's why, because it's not just, you know, smaller items. I mean, you can get some really nice products for your home or for your kitchen table, or gourmet products for yourself, decor and gifts and all of that. But it looks like it's in an upscale way on the site, and the products are top line products and quality wise. But it's still affordable for everybody, for all.
you.
And I think that's what we really needed we needed some modern shopping experiences, and you're bringing that to us.
Well, thank you. The nice part about the website that I like is it brings what we offer to a national audience.
100%, yeah.
So that, I'll wake up in the morning and have an order or two to fill. And yet it doesn't replace the one-of-a-kind things that are in store. So because so much of what we have is local and handmade and vintage antiques resale, most of what you'll find at the shop is one-of-a-kind. But what's on the website, of course, is the new items that you can order. So.
I just love it. I think you're doing a fantastic job. So at 8 o'clock tonight, when you close the doors, what are you hoping you have accomplished?
Well, listen, every time we open in the evening, a couple things happen that I observe. One is there's just a festive nature after dark. Like, people enjoy it. It's, as we said earlier, it's about community and people visiting with each other. That part I love. But also, we have seen from First Fridays and other evening events that there's a different group of shoppers that are introduced to Honeybee for the first time, who may not have the free time during the day, during normal 9 to 5 hours, that they would not otherwise be able to come check us out.
Well, and I honestly, I hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you.
We'll link everything in a write-up, Melissa, and
Thanks,
hopefully
CJ.
I'll get a chance to see you tonight.
That would be awesome.
We'll take a quick break. Daily Show at 10:48 continues right after this on RiverBender.com.
You are invited to this year's Christmas concert at River Church. There are 4 amazing performances for you to choose from. Come and see why so many people make this a part of their yearly Christmas tradition.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now.
Sea Monsters, Marionettes, and CJ at the end of the 9 here. I don't know. I think I'm on the back 9, Lacey.
That's almost the end.
Not a good one. Find out tonight during the Christmas tree lighting if I fall over on this microphone stand. See what happens.
Are you going to bring that microphone stand specifically?
I do. So if anyone that knows me knows that we have a couple of different red microphones, but I have my own. This is like, it even says, is this the one? Oh, damn it. They switched them up. One of these has CJ on a mic stand somewhere. Yeah, that's, you're getting fired. Whoever it was, you're done. No, but I have a microphone stand that says CJ on the bottom of it. How's life been treating you, Lacey?
It's all right. It's been a good week for articles.
So you wrote about sea monsters?
I did.
Why did I make sea monsters possess the marionettes? I put an apostrophe there. That was a weird thing to do.
The sea monsters just took the marionettes. Yeah. So this was actually one of the most fun articles I've ever researched, and a lot of the stuff that was the most fun didn't even make it into the article. So I'll talk about that in a second. But what made it into the article, what I focused on, what I started with, was when Tony Sarg's marionettes came to Alton for a set of shows. Yes. So I saw some articles about that and loved it. And there were quite a few really prominent people who were in the arts, and also the librarian from Hainer. Her quote didn't make it in because I had a whole bunch of quotes, but a whole bunch of people in Alton who had seen the marionettes and talked about how great they were. And so they finally came on November 15th, 1924, and there were 2 packed shows. The 2 shows were the Pied Piper of Hamelin in the afternoon and Treasure Island in the evening. So they were at the Spalding Auditorium, which is where the Hainer Library parking lot is now. So right down from my library.
So I gotta ask you, were marionettes the form of entertainment besides the Nickelodeon?
So this was actually really interesting because Tony Sarg kind of brought that to popularity in the United States. So he formed a marionette company in 1917, which was just a couple years after he moved here. He moved to New York City in 1915 from Germany and formed the marionette company. They started touring, and then they toured around from then until 1939. And so they came to Alton 3 times that I know of. Once in 1924, once in 1927, and then they did Arabian Nights and Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, also at Spalding Auditorium. And then they came to what was then Monticello College to perform Robinson Crusoe in April 1939.
Do you know what I think of when I think of marionettes?
What?
This.
Welcome to do
Oh, dang it.
such a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Go make waves in line, and we'll get along fine. Dulong is a
Isn't that such a nice kind of, Shrek is underrated.
Shrek is wonderful.
I think it was meant for adults.
Well, have you read the original picture book?
No.
There's an original picture
Oh,
book.
dear God.
Yeah.
Have you seen the original Shrek animations?
No.
They are
That
terrifying.
didn't make it
Oh
into
my
the show?
God. Whoever made them should have been fired and
might
burned.
have been from the original book. They might have been based on that because
Oh,
he's,
man.
sort of terrifying in the book.
Oh, man. Here, I got to find it. So, the marionettes,
Yes.
take me through this. So, how many people attended?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think it was several hundred. I want to
Wow.
say that they had to have a smaller audience because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see.
Right.
But I want to say it was about 250 that they had there, and it was packed both times. So I assume that about 500 people saw it that day.
You ready to see what Shrek was going to look like?
Yeah.
That's
Oh gosh, that's worse than the picture book.
That was from the original test in 1995.
Terrifying. I'm surprised that the test did not pass.
Well, they made
changed it.
Shrek was a B movie. They didn't care about it. It was like one of those where if you got sent to Shrek, you were done. They hated you. And then all of a sudden, Shrek becomes the cultural phenomenon. I really think that between Shrek and Toy Story, that's what really lifted DreamWorks up to. You know, especially when they had the American Idol version of Shrek. Do you remember that on DVD?
No.
Oh, man. You're missing out. They had
Now
like
I've got things to
Shrek.
look for.
Donkey was like leading the far, far away idol. You know, it's great stuff.
I will look at that.
So when it came to marionettes, how were they designed? Were they like pretty intricate at this point in time because we're 1924?
Yes, they were extremely intricate. They could move around. I mean, they were controlled by people with strings hanging down to control their movements and everything. And Tony Sarg did a lot to create like really interactive marionettes.
Is it Tony Stark?
Tony Sarg.
Oh, Sarg. Okay.
Sarg. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he was kind of, and then he taught the artist that did the marionettes in The Sound of Music.
Wow.
Yeah. Who then inspired Jim Henson. So he kind of had a really nice legacy of puppetry and marionettes.
Was this a pretty white collar event to go to?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
Were tickets pretty expensive?
No, they were not expensive. There were tickets. You had to pay for it, but a big part of that was because it was expensive to have the show.
Oh God, I can only imagine. Yeah.
So the McDowell Club, which was the music organization that was part of the Studio School of Music that Catherine V. Dickinson created. We actually talked about her a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that did the art show. So anyway, she created that. It was student musicians, and they're the ones that brought it to Alton, but it was expensive enough that they needed to recoup some costs. But I think that they kept it low enough that people, and especially children, would be able to come to it.
So what are these darn sea monsters?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hold on. First, before we go to the sea monsters.
Yes.
Can we talk about the Thanksgiving Day Parade first?
Yes, we can talk about the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Okay, so Sarg designed the first balloons.
Yeah.
That's the tie into this article, is that Sarg was designed the first balloons for the Macy's Christmas. Later, it was the Thanksgiving Day Parade. But those balloons were nasty looking. They were not family friendly. They were terrifying.
No, some of them were cute.
I guess. You know?
You got to look at a lot of them. So the very first one was in 1927, and that was Felix the Cat. And then the next year they had 4 more, and those were, let's see, a fish, a tiger, a hummingbird, and an elephant. And they were, so he worked for Macy's. He did a lot of commercial artwork. This is why this was so interesting. So I was looking at it from the marionette part and then learning more about him. He worked for Macy's. He created these balloons. They asked him to create something for their parade, and he created these balloons to be like an upside-down marionette. So they were controlled by people with poles, sticks, whatever.
Yeah.
And so in 1927, they had the first one. The next year, they introduced the others, the 4 more. And then from 1928 to 1932, at the end of the parade, they would open an air valve and just let the balloons go into the air. And then people would try to find them and bring them back for gift certificates from Macy's. But they had to stop doing that because in 1932, there was a plane crash that involved one of the balloons. The person that was flying the plane, it was a student actually, and she deliberately tried to catch the balloon to bring it down, but messed up, and it got wrapped around the airplane, and the instructor had to take over and landed them safely. And so she had some quote like, "Well, at least I have something to be thankful for this year."
God.
But yeah, so you would just see them flying around New York City for about a week after the parade.
No, thank you. No, thank you. You ever see that in Cleveland when they dropped all those balloons?
No.
Or they did a balloon release, and when they finally landed, it caused terror. There was millions of balloons everywhere. It blocked out the sky.
Oh. That's also not good for wildlife. 'cause
Oh, it was
animals
terrible.
eat
Yeah, went into the
those.
waterways.
Yeah.
All 9 yards.
Yeah. Don't release balloons.
No, don't. So the sea monster. We'll end on the sea monster.
Okay, so that was another one of the really fun parts about this. In 1937, and at this point, Tony Sarg they lived in New York City, but he and his family also had a house on Nantucket. They'd bought that in the early 20s, and so summered there, spent time there. And in 1937, a fisherman came to the office of the local newspaper, the Nantucket Enquirer and Mirror, and claimed that he had seen a sea serpent lurking in the waters off the coast. And then the next day, another fisherman told them the same thing. And then they found, like, someone else, they found footprints on the sand, like huge footprints. And so everybody was kind of like, what is going on? What is happening? And then there was a sea serpent, but it was a Macy's Thanksgiving Day balloon sea serpent. And so Tony Sarg had set up this whole hoax where, building anticipation, and then they, brought it out far away from shore and had it kind of drifted in, and everybody loved it. So tons of people came to take pictures with the sea serpent, and it was a really positive experience. And then it was in the Thanksgiving Day parade later that year. Really positive experience, and apparently they still talk about it. So there's at the Nantucket Historical Association right now, at the Whaling Museum, they actually have a huge Tony Sarg display going on. So if anyone's in Nantucket soon, you can see more of his work.
And we'll send you off with that video of Tony Sarg's sea monster at Nantucket. Lacey, what are you writing about next week?
I am writing about barnstorming, like planes doing tricks in a South Roxana field, and then also they tried to fly under the Alton Bridge.
Tried. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you don't need to foreshadow that one. All righty, we're out of time, but to take you out today, it's the sea monster on Nantucket. I will be back tonight for the Christmas tree lighting ceremony, and I hope I sound better then. Until I see you tonight, try your best to stay out of jail.